Olson, I think is what this one is. Alex, good evening. 379. God damn, that's a truck number, isn't it? Is that a Peterbilt or Kenworth? One of those two trucks. Is your city, is it realistic to the real city? Guess what? How you doing, Andy? Where you at? We're out over here. Nordic DLC. Now we could go down, we could go further across. There are some gaps. We could go all the way down to Bergen. There's 2 boats on the way here. If we can get that. But yeah, we just make it up as we go. A lot of roads here. A lot of Finland I don't have yet. That's where we've been briefly. Not really too, but I've been, you know, almost. Where's Kirk? It's not there. Kirkenes is not there. Or he's driving in Nordic, because I've done the rest of the map. There's only a tiny extra bit in the rest of the map where they've revamped stuff, like down here in Germany. But we're exploring the new DLC, because it's good. And it's a new DLC. Bergen Airport. I don't know. If it is here, it's probably not shown, because in-game industries are marked by FLE. Whenever you see a company called FLE that's like this, there'll be an airport there. Small, large, doesn't matter, there's usually an airport. Gwitz, welcome in. How you doing? Appreciate the follow. I probably said your name wrong. I'm so sorry. It's third. Is that correct? Was that it? No, there isn't a town called that. You may be driving through some small towns. They're small enough to not be named, but they might have a few buildings there. So, given the whole map, this save has had a lot. I have 100%ed it several times before, and then a new revamp or a new DLC came out, and it ruined it. So right now I'm at 90% again. Between the two, it's probably somewhere between the two. But no, it's not actually shown as an industry. If we drive down there, we might go past it. Episode 69. I was labeling them based on the VODs. I think this is episode 11, technically speaking, of all the streams. 11 streams. I still have that weird flickery thing. You see that? Where certain things are... That's weird. Yeah, it's weird. You don't have the DLC. Well, unfortunately, you cannot join then, because I don't think we're going to be leaving the DLC today. Io, welcome in. I was debating which part of your name to call you, because I like to shorten people's names to only saying a bit of their name. Too expensive? For the size of what you get here? No, it's not. I say that mid-yawn. No, it's not. It's pretty nice. But to some, that may be a bit expensive for a DLC. What if you TP someone who doesn't have the DLC? What, TP them to me?
Reserve.
They won't see anything.
In the club, doing drug.
Oh, it got cut off. God damn it. Oos, thank you for the 71. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Long time no see. I do live in the UK, yes. Yeah, if I TP someone to where I am and they don't have the DLC, they will see nothing. It will just be void everywhere. Maybe they'll fall through the map, because the map wouldn't be there for them, so I don't know. It would ruin their game. Pigu, welcome in. Hello, me. Hope you're doing well. I'll call you me, even though that is the flag, but because it shows in text form for me, I'll call you me. You've been lurking? That's fine. Hope you've been alright despite that. Skeletor, thank you for the gifts. So, where are we going now? We're in Ellison. There's a service round the corner. I want to look at where we can do some jobs. Is it Kiro? Ciro? If there's a name that I cannot... Because you can do display names and usernames on TikTok. If I can see someone's display name as completely unreadable, then I'll call them their actual username. You've only had problems. Encounter barriers and a decrease on texture area on the road, especially for less by SES, they should be ashamed. Interesting. I have not encountered any of those problems. The only texture problems we may have are where the winter mod adds snow in areas that don't normally have snow. So there might be snow sticking out. Is it a texture thing that you've had? Have you looked up and seen anyone else have the problems? This is Bergen. There we go. First job. For 40k as well, that's not too bad, to be honest, for only 200 kilometers. Damn. The blue bars was nice. How do you have Christmas decorations? They are rewards for previous World of Chunks events. And I don't know if you do get decorations from certain DLCs as well. They may be all just... No, I think that if I've had the hanging ornaments, I think that's from a DLC. Hello, Melody. Yeah, we were finding out where to drive. Karuna, if you're here and you want to find, we'll take a similar job. If not, I'll just take it as is. Hello, Aviation, big fan. Hello, Fahad, big fan. Welsh, welcome in. The second most popular road, probably one of the roads near the CD road. There isn't really like a kind of linear second place. It's just CD and then everything else, way below it. There's a road leading underneath. That has a handful of people there. Anxious about something coming up or not? That's a bit strange. Scandinavia is not really populated, no. It was when the revamp and the DLC came out. But after that, no, not really. I'll take this one. I think we're in GNT. I don't know when this is in. Driver's license? Don't need one yet. One day. Don't need it yet. I am driving with the Moza, yes. It's round the corner. Right, what I've also done, I'll turn my wheel on in a minute, is turned up a few of the settings a bit more. Not a lot, but they will be a little bit noticeable. So, oh, that's way too far. The centering is a little bit higher. Nice. Good job, good job. Convoy, we're doing a nice little drive that we normally do. We're on Sim 1, Simulation 1. I'm in the Scania Super. The game is on DX11. 3 times TVs, full HD, really wide cores. I don't know what your problem would be, though. I don't know what your problem would be. I don't have the insane amount of specs you do for that, but no, the game is not in DX12. They want to bring it to DX12. What I also did, I can put that on now, is the wiper stalk here, engine malfunction. Heh. So now I don't have to press one of the buttons on the other side to honk me horn, because I'm just, the clicky buttons are nice and strong and robust, but they are not, they're too loud, you know, for me. They're a little bit loud for me. They have 30 streams and Robson's 5 streams. Yeah, the shaking is on a little bit more for the engine, and the centering speed I think is a little bit more as well. We but you could go out that way. I'll just go out the normal way. 24, so you have a really powerful PC, then that makes it really surprising that you are having some texture problems. I'm intrigued by that, and I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. But let's begin. That's what I'm saying. If you look up if anyone else has the same problem, because I haven't had the problems, and I don't recall from the handful of drives we've been doing, engine malfunction, if anyone else has mentioned having the same problem, any actual texture problems. I could do /fix, can't I? I could. But how long? This one's only 300 kilometers, I think, almost. And I do a quick /fix. There we go. Now it should be alright. But I might turn down the shaky. I just don't like the shaky of the wheel. I get that that's the whole point. It's just weird, you know? It's an alien feeling to me. There we go. Didn't cancel that properly. That was weird. But yes, for those on the TikTok stream, the wheel cam will not be visible for you. I'm sorry, it won't be visible for you. I wouldn't know where to put it on the screen without making everything else really small on the screen, so... You keep seeing videos, good. Well, I did post another one today. I've managed to sort out a few from the driving streams that I will now publish every other day. G29 would shake as well, but I didn't use force feedback on it. That's why force feedback is pretty much a new feature to me, because I didn't bother using it. But on here, I'd be a bit stupid if I didn't use it. I don't know, I just got comfortable to not using it. So, if I didn't use it with this, I'd be very silly, wouldn't I? Your ban just expired. Please don't get another one. Please don't get another one. Please. I beg of you. You loco? Why am I loco? What's up? Okay, one thing I may need to check is the centering speed. What was that? Of... Is the wheel actually lined up? Yeah, it is. The centering speed, I think I turned up a little bit more, but now I don't like it. Because it centers it too much. At lower speeds, it shouldn't really center it too much. Higher speeds, maybe? I might just turn that feature off, to be honest. Not a fan of it. Yeah, we don't call these convoys. We just do these drives. That's all. That's all these are. Yeah, unless I'm holding the wheel in a certain way, then, you know, can't really go 80 on this bit. I feel like I'm turning it too much. Why is it so weird? Please be careful. Why is it... That was me. Why is it so weird? Why is it feeling weird today? What's he doing? That's in a straight line. But then I'm turning it, and I think it's the centering thing. But the centering is not on 100%. What's he doing? Why'd you overtake on the corner, by the way? Why'd you do that? Turn on full speed like 100? No. No. Sensitivity is not a thing on the wheel. My 1800 is still as it is. I'm not in lane assist. No, 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 no. After this one, I'll sort it out, don't worry. I wanted to change things, that's the thing. I think it is the centering that I'm just not a fan of. It's weird. It's a weird feature. But the thing is, when I said I turned it up, I might as well have not even said I turned it up, because I turned it up by like 2%. It was on like 5%, and now it's on like 2%. I turned the master setting up by like 5%. So overall, there's just nothing. It's really not even noticeable, but apparently it is to me. This I don't know. Apologies for the little bump, but you overtook on the corner. That was weird. Infinity SES? What is that? Just SES. You accidentally disabled it. Well done. I do want to sort out also the everything Toby mode. Have a button assigned on the wheel for that. Don't know what button to use yet, but I have everything ready so that when someone redeems it, I could set that up. We're going uphill. We're using ferry. There's 2 ferries on this route. 2 ferries. The G923. I haven't used the G923, but I hear it's a newer version of both the G29 and the 920. Nub, hello, Storm. Can't reply to him because I'm driving. Can't do that. Is this boat small enough to see the thingy of though? The actual journey? Is it small enough to see that, I wonder? Okay. Do it. Bit of trailer damage? Oh, it's fine. No, I don't think this will be long enough to... Well... No, probably not. And, open more cores? They should. They should. No, it's just a teleport. That's annoying. Well, let me demonstrate what my settings are. Options. Controls. Here we are. We're basically on nothing. So, centering... I'm not a fan of centering now. I just don't like it. Terrain, surface... You see what I mean? It might as well just not even be on. But they're on a little bit overall. There we go. So now whatever it is, it will stay there. And I like that. That's fine. Automax, no. Funny thing is, when you hover over the descriptive text of each one of them, it says don't put it beyond a certain number on some of the settings, because otherwise it could cause damage. Because with this, I mean, I know this is an R5, so it's only 5 Newton whatevers, but if you have the really highest powerful one, it could cause quite a bit of damage, so... Raise your jerk. Well, at least you're skinny, eh? As long as you haven't done anything weird to it, then I guess it's alright. It's unrealistic to not have any yet, but just for now, I'm turning it off and I'll see how I do with that. Imagine I do worse. Whatever I had it set to before seemed to be fine, because now I can just sort of leave it there. Maybe only a little bit less. 350k, well done. This one I'm now at 20k on this, can it? I do have the stalks, yes. We went uphill or downhill to go to the boat, and now we're going uphill again, seemingly quite far. Airport icon? Little icon around here. Definitely crawling up the hill there. I mean, I do have 54 tons, to be fair. 54 tons is quite a bit. G923 is fine. It looks nice. It does look nice because it looks black. Black and grey. Rather than all the various colours that the other one has. So I don't mind it. Hello, Sadness. Welcome in. There we go. We can downhill a bit more. Well, I don't want to go too quick because these corners are quite wibbly wobbly. I'll stay at a fairly normal speed. The other thing that could have been putting me off balance is the trailer, the balance of the trailer, because I appear to be wobbling a lot more. So it may not even have been the wheel thing. I'm just assuming a bunch of things. You see that little wobble there? No, I don't have winter physics. No, absolutely not. I've never used it, never will. I don't want to have the faff of accidentally spinning out and hitting someone. Or just crashing and ruining my own job. Yeah. Bit corny? That joke doesn't work, Sadness. That doesn't work. See, with the wibble wobble? Best to drift with, if you can control it. Which most people cannot. So, probably not. The snow is a mod. Snow is a mod. It's the Frosty Winter mod. One of the only 2 mods the TMP supports. And it does look nice. It looks quite nice. Whoa, you see? Have to be careful though. Yeah, I think I'll turn on the centering again a bit. Just with this feels very weird with this trailer. Nearly with an H. Well, that's even worse. That's even worse than that. This looks nice. I didn't buy the wheel by myself, no. I was given it by them. But not sponsored. So I could technically say whatever I want. It's a review type thing. And I'm liking it. Sorry, swerving. Why are you always overtaking, man? Have you never heard of just being in a line? What the flip? Can you have it? No. A lot of people have asked if they can have the old wheel. That was you. Why do you sound like that? Sound like what? That is my voice. What do you mean, why do I sound like that? Do I sound bad? Is there a problem? Is my microphone broken? Shouldn't be. Not a band day? No, band day was yesterday. Were you not here yesterday? That would be a surprise if you weren't here yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to blame everything except myself, and in this instance, I'm going to blame the trailer. Because the trailer feels weird. Yup. Next band day, Monday. Unless I do an extra bonus stream, which probably won't be on here, between those two. It'll probably be on one of the other ones. There's no push from the road. That's the Clean Roads add-on. When you go and download the mod, you can download the extras, like how you get the physics. Clear roads, clean roads. That's what it is. It's just wobbling a lot. But I don't have stability low. Stability is on the highest, so I don't understand why that's wobbling around. Am I just overreacting? Normally it's not snowy. Here it would be. In most of Scandinavia and the higher countries, yeah. Here's the other boat. In the UK, no. Not for me. So I think I'll remove the mod at the end of this month. Scratching the wall again. Maybe I'm also just not feeling how fast I'm going. You know? You roll downhill and it doesn't feel like it's that quick, but it actually is. The problem with the winter mod putting snow everywhere as well is that some of the snow is not quite in the right place. It's not really lined up nicely. Can you even... I don't think you can go through that top bit. Looks too low. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. So as far as isolation, it shouldn't. It has...
Good evening to everyone here in the stream.
Unless you mean the gate. Unless it sounds no good anyway. There will be some background noises that do get picked up by it. Right. Let's turn back on that a little bit. Just a little bit. Still lagging, by the way. Let's go 10%. It's not going to be much of a difference. It's not going to do much. You'd want centering at high speeds to be more, right? It peaks at 90. Oh, it doesn't make any difference above 90, I say. Because most trucks are limited to that. You do need centering, yes. That's fine. Good evening, bestie. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate that. It is just like IRL, yes. But I'm not an IRL driver. I have a feeling we're now going back uphill. So, yeah. It's going to be annoying. And where's the actual lane, you see? Because where the snow is off course a little bit. Down this way. Can't believe you have it that low. It's weird, man. It's weird. It's weird. Maybe one day, hey? I think at this very moment it's lower than what it was last time. But I'm blaming the trailer for my skills today. Because trailer's with one. There we go, that's not too bad for centering, right? That's alright. Would you like to see a Turkey expansion? For the rest of Turkey, that can be quite cool. But it is Euro Truck Simulator for now. Whereas the American Truck Simulator at least refers to the Americas overall. But yeah, that could be cool. Why not? This is where I would need a 2.5 here. And I'm damaged again anyway. I have enough time to fix now. The strongest base, the R21? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Don't worry, I'll make it there. I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. What's wrong with you? What do you mean? Yeah, with and without the clear roads, it's weird, because it's only a texture that overlays on top. He's basically coded it so that if this road is this type, put snow here. So that when you get the funny intersections, the snow does cool patterns. If look, no. For that hill, luckily I didn't need it. If I come to a complete stop, then I might need it. I haven't bound it on the wheel, because I don't use it that much. Excited about Ireland? Yes, of course. Any new content should be interesting to try out, and we'll spend a long time driving there. Just like we're doing with this DLC now. Even though it won't be as big as this DLC. Hopefully it will have a lot of nice country roads. Because they're getting better at it. Yeah, I'm having to counter it. I was the one that chose this trailer because I wanted to go all the way down to Bergen to complete the loop. Okay, so I am complaining about my own choice. At least I'm self-aware with that. But I will continue to complain about my choice, as if it wasn't my choice. Because that's what I do. Spot of tea? Hello, good sir, fine chap, yes, bip bip. Hello, Bang. How's it going, mate? Why have you come all the way back down again? Complain about this? We do like to complain a lot, to be fair. We are miserable people. complain about everything. What head tracker? The Tobii eye tracker. Number 5. Tobii eye tracker 5. Go up the hill. The Green Goo website, you like it? The weather is cooked. It is currently raining right now, yes. It's definitely not this snowy outside, no. What mods? Winter mod. I don't have the newest version of Pro mods. Oh, those are the only 2 mods that TMP uses. So. Weather affects mood? It does. It does. Weather does affect mood. That's why I like spring. Chat, what's your favourite season? Tell me, what's your favourite season? Mine is spring. I didn't want to do the generic of, say, winter or summer. Spring's in between. Autumn? Almost for the same reason as spring. Yeah. At least autumn you get a lot of vibrant colours. With spring you get slightly warmer weather. And the birds come out. Some nice flowers. Where everything starts blooming, you know? Autumn is nice because you got the orange leaves falling. Getting colder. Photos, yeah. One without flowers because of pollen. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Spring, nice temperature. Yeah, it's not cold, but it's not hot for summer yet, so... yeah, spring or autumn. For us, I think autumn is a lot more rainy. So maybe that's why it isn't better than spring for me. Spring is nice. No annoying bugs. Yeah, true. Fun for 5 minutes. Oh, are you enjoying your summer right now, huh? Would you rather just constantly be in the autumn? I've got a break, because that was downhill. Didn't feel like that was downhill. Didn't look like it, but it was. Right, think of the 55 street. 55. Do you think ETS2 will expand into the Middle East? There's a potential that they could do that. Don't think they'll rename the game by that point, but it could just be an extra thing. Because, I mean, ATS, as I said, American Truck Sim, is now doing Canada, so it's not USA Truck Sim. But Euro Truck Sim is not literally Europe Truck Sim? European Truck Sim? So anywhere Euro and a bit more? Eurasia Truck Sim? And a push, maybe? We're going round the back. I don't have the admin icon because I'm not logged in. Don't need it. Cargo sideways, hey, drifty boy. Yeah, Eurasia Truck Sim. That's basically the entirety of that continent, isn't it? They're going all the way in the corner. No, my job is here. Play it like that. That's how you can drift. Right, let's get my favourite cam mode out. And I can't even see the back of where my trailer is because it's too long. But I see where the spot is, though. It's... is that even gonna... Oi! There we go. Game says yes. Fair dues. Andy's like a child that doesn't sit still. Can you just sit still? You're always overtaking me. You're always doing this and this and this. Good God. Yeah, World of Trucks could be the genuine thing, because if they do blend the two together, and you can somehow take a job from like London to New York or something like that. World of Trucks. They've already got the platform for World of Trucks. Just expand upon that. Top of the morning, Veggie. How's it going, my fellow chap? Chimney chap. Hello, Phantom. How's you doing? Alright. We're now in regular Scandinavia. So we're not in the Nordic DLC technically right now. It would be interesting if they did merge the two. Could you imagine the length of the jobs you could take? You know the longest job in ETS2 at the moment is from, like, Honnings at the top of this DLC of Nordic, all the way down to the bottom of Portugal, or something like that. You imagine you go from Istanbul to LA. That'd be a lot. That's a lot. Quite a lot. Game name, ETS2. ETS2. Go back to Nordic? Yes, I would like to. That sounds like a flight, exactly. But no, we're going to do it from the ground instead, and we're going to take several days to do it. Because why not? Now, hang on. World map. We could go across, would be nice. Lillehammer, Hamar, something like that. Iberia is nice, but people complain that there's too many highways there. If that's not a big problem, not a big deal to you, then yes, it's nice. There we go. Why am I now suddenly finding good jobs? There's 600 kilometers though. But possibly. Perth. Well, you're going to be getting your Truck World Australia veggie. That game is in progress. It's not made by the company that makes this game, but apparently it is in progress. The ferry will take 120 hours. Yeah, that's going to have to be quite a long cutscene for that. Yeah, World of Trucks, World Truck Sim. I think World of Trucks sounds good. But then again, you get confused with World of Tanks and anything else that has that same acronym, so. Do you want a Lillehammer? I don't think there'd be anything to Hamar, would there? Oh, there is. 22k? Is that worth more than this one? No, this one's 30 to 33k. Okay. How do you get your triple trailer to Duisburg? You need a mod. I don't know what the mod would be called, but you use it on single player and it somehow unlocks the use of the trailer everywhere. Maybe it's a custom version of a triple trailer? I'm not sure. But for there, you'd be able to put it in the garage of that city. Don't go to the service of that city because your trailer won't fit. Triple trailers do not fit in the normal services. Yeah, in TMP, you have to set it up in single player first, though. In order to get it to TP to it, there is a mod that allows you to do that. I just don't know what it's called. It's the same one that unlocks the HCTs to be out of Finland and Scandinavia. Developer Direct. Interesting. Cutscene, you got to see the ferry driving with you. It'll be a real-time cutscene. Like how when you're in cruising altitude on your plane, you can step away if just 2 or 3 hours of this sped up time lapse. Yeah. Porto. Porto is nice in game. I do remember when that DLC came out, we drove there quite a lot. Some nice roads there. Hello, Noble, big fan. Hello, Nick. Oliver, welcome in. We're doing just driving today. If I do bonus extra TikTok streams, they are going to be just admin stuff, not driving. So maybe there'll be one tomorrow. I do want to do another one just testing out on the green platform because I would change the login. I'd use exactly the same setup as I have in OBS, but I would change the login and it should be exactly the same. Can you stop honking? You're so annoying. Shut up. Alex from the stream. Hello, Alex from the stream. Big fan. Now, when the revamp came out, I am on there as well, yes. You're more than welcome to pop over there. The green platform. I want to do a loop to... because these roads are broken. So, loop to loop that way. And then you go down this way. You don't have to follow me. But I want to discover these. Yes. Though, is this another heavy trailer? Have I just taken another heavy one? So I'm going to complain again, aren't I? Bet you're excited for that. Oh, for Forza info. Yeah, are they going to see if the leak is real? Are they going to confirm the actual date of it now? Because the play testing coming soon? Oh no. Andy, you are so annoying. You don't need to honk. Loud doesn't equal funny. It does as a meme, but you're not doing it as a meme. You're not being funny. You're not being funny. Careful, person coming. Hello, big fan. That was close. Hello, King. Appreciate that. Love the game. If you said anything else to do with your bug things, I missed the message. Hello, Potato, big fan. Oh, there we go, Diamond. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Did it show up in the top middle of the screen? Was there a green bit that showed up in the top middle of the screen? Because I didn't see it. If yes, that means the alerts work. Big fan. No? So why? Interesting. Only certain things work. Interesting. Huh? That cancelled really early again, as it normally does. I'm going to turn the horns off if you keep honking. Because that's not funny. It's only you doing it. It sounds so silly. Stop it. Stop it. Where is my trailer? It's... Oh, it's there. Nordic is fun? It is. Have I been recognized? No. No. Once or twice, I think, at TwitchCon, people noticed while I was sitting down. That's not where my trailer is. Thank you. Yeah, but outside of that, no. That's the whole point of it at TwitchCon. Out and about? No. Thankfully, no. I don't want that. I don't want that. Keep, private life separate. There is going to be an Iceland DLC. It's in progress. It is currently being worked on. Scandi, no, we're going back up again. This job is up and round to Lillehammer. But it's quite a long job, so... Through the famous tunnels. And then out. Russia, well, a certain something has to end in order for them to consider adding Russia now.
Huh?
Not funny? Oh, that's how ironic, eh? Might have to go, that's fine. No worries. Thank you for joining. Beep. UK rework. Well, yeah, we probably will, because there's no controversial thing that limits the UK rework from being released. Unlike... You know? Spam the chat with honk, then you get banned for it. Because, spam is a no. Yeah, the famous squiggly loopy bit, the Bergen tunnels. They have different names, I don't know what they're really called. You hope they delete the UK? No. How dare you? Wheel cam wasn't on for that, but oh my god, if I was holding the wheel there, that would have been scary. Andy, you're not even picking up a job. Why are you not collecting a job, eh? Do you not want some profit for these jobs? If I move, he's going to move as well. You do have one. Well, I don't see it. This is in one. It's invisible, right? So therefore, I'm going to say you don't have one. Go on then. Go and leave first. You know where we're going, right? Alex as well. 500? Yes. 598, mine says. He does want to be near me. He does. Ask your question. What was your question? When did the coaches do it released? Don't know. That's an SCS thing. I am a TMP person. We don't know. Sometime this year, because they're being worked on. Ladies first. Oh, you're so kind. Haha. Thank you for moving back. That's kind of what I implied. And now he's moving immediately through me. Ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Ready? It's almost like I commented on it. You know the thing that I just said? Moves back and then goes forward? Yeah, that's what I meant. Why should I track you down? You could restart the app. It shouldn't be down, because mine works. When no one would do this, oh, that would be nice. That was a nice time, I know. Andy is one of those people. You still ban when driving around? It's difficult to do it with this wheel. It's very difficult. Leaning forward is very tricky, so if I am ever to do a moderation stream while driving, it's going to be even worse because of this wheel. So I'm not sure. Not sure how I'll do it. Because I don't have, like, if the wheel or the keyboard was a little bit closer to me still, like on a frame or something, that would be nice. It isn't. How many hours do I have? I have over 8,000 hours, I think. quite a lot. It's just to be able to easily reach over and press one of the keys. Yeah. Position. I haven't tried any of the other modes. Mine is on the normal, whatever that position is for it. Vertical, I think, not the horizontal going all the way along. Change some of the modes on how it appears. What does the hotbar one look like? $8,070. Well, I said over, didn't I? So it counts. Works on one ant and it now has an anthill. That's a lot of ants for the bugs. Yeah. I don't think the game has that many bugs for an ant hill. Maybe some very small bugs, and some peculiar bugs that only happen on a particular set of specs or a particular system or something, you know. It's at the bottom. Oh. Because I've seen some, I don't know if it's Chucky, I've seen some that look like back in pre-COVID times when people had a massive hotbar of all their latest follows, latest donations, that kind of stuff when streaming. It looks like that. That may not be Chucky though. That might be someone's custom information. Even the one that Volanta has for Flight Sim, the bar that is at the top of the screen, it is like that. Though that does look nice. Because that's nice and clean. Keyboard stand? Yeah, having to lean over for that. It's just, I need to press some of the keys very easily. Having to lean over to push the Stream Deck over there. Yeah. Who are your top fans? I think I posted the pictures. I posted the pictures in the Discord. Maybe not of the top fans, though. I don't think you joined midway through the year, or sometime during the year, so I'm not sure if you would have qualified. But what counts for the top fan? Like, top supporter money-wise? Top chatter? What counts? I have played MSFS. Microsoft Flight Sim. The 2020, though, I played that a handful. 2024? Not much of that so far. Most active chatters? Probably. I could go back and have a look, because I think I can still see it. Cruise control, and then we come down to 80. There we go. November? Oh, then you definitely wouldn't be. No. Topapega is, yes. I'm sure he is. Oh, see, I didn't get that in time. Wheel was turned. As I said, I have the horn honk now assigned to flicking the wiper one towards me. How was I catching up to you there? I'm going to, not as a brake check, but I'm holding back. Go faster. I knew you would comment on that the moment I slowed down. Be quiet. They were going 10 plus kilometers an hour faster than me, and I was catching up to them, which looks like they were slightly stuttering, so I'm going to hold back. You child. Relax. I can do it here. There we go. Heh. Gonna look and watch the Xbox. Enjoy. A lot of people are going to be doing that as well. Grandma speed driving. Oh, do you not want to enjoy the scenery? What's wrong with joining the chill drive, eh? Very chicken. What it needs to be is my internet needs to do something. And, yeah. Then he suffers. But I don't want it to do that, because it did it earlier in the day. Around the thing around about lunchtime. It was doing that. Vault NFS. You're also spamming a lot. Oh, he sounds so scary. Someone bumped. Did you see that? The dot behind me? Did that mean someone bumped, or they didn't stop in time? Because I'm pretty sure our favourite chatter is behind me right now. Hello, guys, on your way home, that's fine. He was bumped. Oh dear. Photo trophy on this bridge would be nice, but I can't stop here. Sadly, no. I'm just slowing down. Sneeze every time you say it? Say what? Didn't say it. You know, I think 60 kilometers an hour would be just a lovely speed to go at. Maybe even 50. It's just cozy, you know, it's just chill. You can sort by those. Those things at the top, they are clickable. You can even sort by ID. I don't really know why you would do that. But yes. Sort by ping, maybe? It might help for searching as well. Because you can search a particular number up. Absolute child. I think it's because I'm sounding calm about it. I think they think. Hang on. I think they think it's a joke. As if I think it's a joke. You know? Does that make sense? They think I'm just like, hey, it's so hilarious, man. Because I'm giving them the attention they want. You do not? Yes, you do. Not a single organism on this planet finds that funny. Honking so you go faster. Well, no. If you want to go in front, you can go in front, but then if you crash, that's your fault. I'll just go even slower then. Can I kick him? Would be nice if I could. You know, I'm going to go the road speed limit. It's 80. Never mind. Thinking the thinking, you know what I mean? If they think that I think that, yes. You are, this is what CD coded looks like. If someone is, it just, their brain is locked into CD mode. That's what it's like. But you don't drive badly, so that's fine. I hope you don't drive badly. So that's not too bad. Are we at the, oh, not there yet. I ain't good. We're not at the squiggly bit of road yet. Should. I like these. I don't think I have anything bound to this other scroll wheel here. I have the map thing assigned to this one though. Yes, someone is in front of me. They're also driving with us. I'm pretty sure, so they're not random. Femton has joined us before. Don't bully them, don't crash into them, don't be stupid or run away or anything. Hello, Tail. Welcome in. TikTok chat. Yes, but there's not too many watching in the TikTok chat. Because they often only watch the admin streams. Purposely Vanavade just to ram in. Man, I like your dedication there. I like the thought. Yeah, it's fun seeing what they say. They have some interesting comments. Road to the backseat does work, yes. See, that was a TikTok one. Who's better Cali at 2 AM? Yeah, it's because there's not many people awake. They shouldn't be awake at that time. So the road should be pretty chill by then. Look at the views. You just want to zoom past all these views at 110? Look at the mountains, man. And we can't go too fast because now we're in the tunnel, you see? Oh, shame we're in the tunnel. Why don't you have a wheel cam? I do, but it's not on the TikTok stream. If I were to put it on the TikTok stream, everything would be really small in comparison. I would have a really small camera, the gameplay would be really small. And that's not fun. So you have to go to a different platform to see the wheel cam. Do I lag on CD? Yes. When driving, maybe not. You see him right there in the mirror? Yes, Pavi, I'm on that one. The one beginning with Y, the one beginning with K, the one beginning with T. Yeah? All those. What specs you got? Something. When flying over the busy people, of course, it is a bit laggy, but when you're driving, you're not around all those people at the same time. So you're around a cluster of people each time you're moving around. 40-40? No, a 30-80. Why did they start from 50 each time? Why is there only a, you know, a 30-50 onwards? No 30-10, 30-20, 30-30? There's no need for those? Well, if you were watching on the purple one and you were to scroll down, you'd see that there's a specs panel. There's one there. I'm not putting it on every platform because that's spammy. 40-40, exactly. That'd be cool, right? Is that mean a thing? No, he just randomly said it. I'm blind. You are. Yes, you are. 9 more streams. Think of it as 60, Kayla. You have to take a screenshot of that, though, because it won't show up in the chat when you get 69. Sadly. Hello, Phillips. The thing is, if I were to play a prank, there are people behind him, so if they were inconvenienced, I wouldn't like that. But if it was only us two, then it would be unfortunate if I lagged. Do it. No, I'm not a child. No. New sitting device? Good. Need to cushion yourself with it now. New stuff in GTA? Oh. Well done. How'd you do that? If someone were to ram me while I'm logged out, well, I could switch modes and sort it out. It's just very annoying to do that while driving. So, Pavic, welcome in. How you doing? I appreciate that. See, now you have wheel cam. Here it is. Ta-da! And you have full landscape and everything else. There's just no space for this on the TikTok stream, sadly. But it is the most wheel. I should have cruise control on, but a little roundabout, so no. Have your hands. Hands just resting on the wheel. Just like that. Yeah, there is a TMP map. Very funny Allen key Phillips head screwdriver combo. Oh, so one end is an Allen, one end is a normal screw. I have a handful of those, yes. I have a bag of all the Allen keys I've collected. From various things. All various different sizes. There's a lot. Yeah, both maps work. Link. Sanchez, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Doesn't keep you centered. The trucky map can. I think if you're logged in, you can set it to focus on you, where you're driving. What if you go in front and go 40? You wouldn't, because that's not your driving style. You want me to speed up. You see how that works? Dismantle the other one. Use it as a backup. Backup chair. Maybe put it in a different room. How about that? Obviously, it's going dark. It just started, yeah. Whoever else is lurking on it, enjoy, make notes, pay very close attention to whatever gets talked about. Hinted. How many years have I played it? Probably 10-ish years. I got the game near the end of 2014, I think. Telebeer's got no balls. Because you're acting like a child. So, they wouldn't be very developed, would they? I am from the UK, yes. Oh, look, he's now going actually slow. This is what people on the CD road do. But he thinks I'm going to complain about that? Am I going to complain about that? Oh no, going so slow. Oh no. You're in a VTC? Is that a VTC name or is that just a group name? Now I get where you go slow. What do you mean? Well, you're not enjoying it. You don't find this fun. This is nice. It is nice, yeah. Funny that. Are you in a VTC though? Does the VTC like you doing that? Do they know you do that? Send a business message to the owner of that VTC. Give me their details. Hello, Christian. Welcome in. See, that bit there is where I need a half gear. Shift down, then up again. Fellow ETO streamer, hello Manic. Hope you're doing well. Yes, we're just trying to chill doing some Nordic DLC at the moment. See that bit sticking up through the road? That's the winter mod there. He's a design manager. Interesting. Too lazy to do your monthly drives? Well, how many do you have to do? You have to do a certain number, a certain amount of mileage or something? Force content first. Oi, oi, oi. 3 or 5. Ooh. In HDM. Yeah, but that's not too bad. You can do that in one session. You do a chill drive there. Looks so good. More teasers. Hey. What I'm going to be seeing probably is on my feed every now and then I get the gaming update stuff. And there's probably going to be some random thing from Dick Serta or something being posted somewhere. So, I'll see the highlights. You'll need to see... What's his name? Mr. AR12, I think. He... God, that's a big hill there. He will definitely be talking about it quite a bit. I'm shifting down. I don't want to be in first gear. This better be a smooth downhill all the way. Because otherwise this is... Whoa. Gameplay links? Good. AR12, yeah. The guy that's also played on ETS. He knows what the CD Road is. He's done a video on the CD Road before. More than one, actually. This, yeah, 2.5 gear would be nice here. So right now my truck is screaming at me. I could go third, but is that going to be too much? No, that's all right. 1500 RPM. That's all right. Best DLC map in my opinion. I don't know, I don't have a singular opinion on the ultimate best one. This one is definitely up there because of how much you can explore, how far you can go in this map. Shift down again just because that was a slow corner. You have a 370, you said. You may need a little bit more than that. I do have a shifter. It's the TH8A shifter. Since 2021, damn. Nicky Poo, is that what his community calls him? That's cute. What was that? Texting and driving. And a truck shifter. Because that only comes with the Hori, apparently. There is no other truck shifter that exists. And if you mean the stalk bit that goes on the top, nah. I'm fine without it. Yeah, the little thing you can add with a little switch on it. Not too bothered by that. Details. Get better. People didn't really like Forza 5, Horizon 5 though. They liked Forza Horizon 4 because it had a bit of character to it. I think 5 was just a game, right? They basically just called it a game. And sure, it was nice. It took place in Mexico, I think. It looked lovely. But that was about it. What was so good about 4 that wasn't good in 5 though? Driving must be pre-recorded? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Wristbands? Story felt nicer. I played it a little bit. I think I only had it on the Xbox Pass thing, so I didn't play much of it. Same with 5. Yeah, I don't own them, so I only play them on those. Hello, Robson. I'll do that when I arrive. Arab tilt. No, because you'll do it wrong. You'll crash. Is that the one where they just try and do a very long tilt on one wheel or two wheels and they just keep going? Because this is now all the downhill, so... Whatever it is, don't do it. What is he delivering? He claims he has a job, but it's invisible. But he doesn't. He doesn't. If it's invisible, there's no point in having it. I'm gonna just lock cruise control there. Went badly again? Nath? What did you do, man? What did you go wrong, eh? Why? What's the problem? Release date? I hope so. How long is this entire segment right now? Just Forza stuff? Maybe you get a release date. Maybe you get an approximate. Because you need a trailer with it at the end. You know, like a proper trailer. He nearly crashed. Chuckle amongst yourselves. I'm gonna get some oranges. Was that meant to be a joke that I was meant to get? Can I show how much? I have 90% of the map discovered at the moment, but I have hit 100% before. Every time a new DLC or a revamp comes out, of course, the number drops. With this DLC, it dropped quite a bit. So... we will eventually get back up to it. Eventually, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm not too bothered now. I still have the VODs of the series to work through. I do need to work on those because we've done our Moza related videos at the moment. I'm not going to do another driving into ETS2 because it's basically going to be the same thing. I do have head tracking, but at the moment it is only set to just horizontal. Because if it's on everything, it could make people sick. In ATS. I've done that. That was the latest video. That was last weekend's video. From Lexus. Cover car. Some nice cars. Pro mods. That could be nice. I haven't watched the trailer of that. I don't know how much of the map you get. Where is it? Where even is that? You can plan it out, yeah. In fact, because this is pre-recorded, it means I haven't done that footage yet. I love that that went wrong. I just love that that went wrong. What did I say? I thought it would. And it did! I'm done. That was also pre-recorded. That was their Arab tilt, which is what I thought it was, where they try and spend as long as they can on the wheels. So, if anyone wants to watch that out of context, they have been trying to be funny the entire stream. And it's not worked at all. Your progress does stay between single player and multiplayer, but if you use something like Pro Mods and then you join one of the normal servers on TMP, I just don't want you to do that because it will mess up your progress. So, if you have everything vanilla, then yes, it's exactly the same. Most of our stuff has been on TMP. I don't play single player much. That's why it would be really nice if somehow you could track how much you spent on single player, on Convoy, on TMP. That'd be nice. Use lighting improvements? I've tried it out, but I'm not using it at the moment. But that is a nice mod. Whoa. Feel free to use it if you want. Sorry, I'm just gonna... There we go, I'm just gonna... Because this is all downhill now. Does Indian overtakes? Yeah, they're quite dangerous. I'm surprised that more crashes don't happen unless we don't see footage of those crashes too much. Look at that, all that suffering going uphill and now it's smooth downhill. Smooth downhill, as I said. What country? This is still in Norway. We're going to Lillehammer. Lillehammer. It's going to be annoying to reach that because I have to be in a certain position to be able to touch that. If I'm rotating it with the wheel, then I guess that'd be a bit easier. I think it's easier. I have the horn here now. For those just joining. Car meets open world? Well, it better be. Aren't all of them open world? Isn't that the point? Is it across the entirety of Japan? Fuji? You gonna be able to go Fuji? You gonna be able to go up Fuji? Don't forget, you got to respect certain things because Japanese culture is quite specific with certain things. You don't be like rude. Don't be sort of trespassing everywhere. So there might be certain things you can't do if you want to respect the culture of it. Because I guess they have to be quite careful with that. Oh, they remove car meets. Can't you just kind of tell people to go to this area on the map if you're in the same session? That's kind of a car meet, right? When's it coming to console? Hopefully sometime this year. Don't know yet. Fuji Circuit. Maybe. But that should be quite nice because Japan's car scene is also quite detailed as well. All the underground car scenes. Yeah, maybe you'll be able to make all those cars. You better recreate the Tokyo Drift kind of stuff. What do you do? Is now you read it? Good, I'm glad you read it, because that little bit of scrolling text down there, it does tell you. It does tell you. If you want to see the wheel, it's on a different platform. Gas station? I do need a gas station, don't I? Well, we're nearly there, actually, so... I still have enough fuel to go. 19th of May! Very good, very good. What day of the week is that? Is there going to be something like hospital records? Bring back hospital records. Oh my god, please. Nearly there. Yeah, nearly there. Tuesday 19th. Hospital radio. The drum and bass stuff. So good. So good. You should have two different profiles, yes. Well, if you're only playing pro mods between single player and multiplayer, that can still be the same profile, but if you're playing on Simulation 1 like this and pro mods, then yes, two different profiles. You can duplicate your profile. There's a method to duplicate it. You don't have to make a new one from scratch. I did that when pro mod support first came out, and I think I dropped down from 100% to 60, which was quite a bit. I do play a few other things. I have a few other shorts from other games. I do want to play other games, but you won't often see them on the Purple Platform channel. That's why I want to use the other platforms for if I'm playing something else. But I still want them to be in the same format so that I can turn the shorts no matter what the game is. Sorry, I'm just slowing down again. This is so weird with Fempton. You have a really good ping, but your speed is not accurate. That's so weird. What base? R5. The R5 for my Moza. What specs I needed? 6090. It's going to be photorealistic textures everywhere. The greatest lighting engine you've ever seen. Blah, 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 blah. Stuff like that. Yeah. No, it's not a copyright thing. It's a thing that TikTok's algorithm has, which I find very annoying because there's not many on here at the moment anyway. For some reason, TikTok has a thing where it listens to when you say the other platform names, and it nerfs your stream in doing so. So if you get kicked out of the stream by me saying the word Twitch, I gained one viewer after saying that. Genius. £109? Yeah, do not pre-order. Learn your lesson from all the other games, good or bad. Do not pre-order games. Stop pre-ordering games. You never know. You never know. It may be very good, but don't do it. Don't damage yourself. So yes, Twitch is where the wheel cam is on. Winter sale, it's going to be too new for that, isn't it? Likely. I don't want a car. Yeah, what's up, car? Win Hightail. I had the email saying that I should reserve my name for it. How much is Hightail? It's in testing at the moment, isn't it? Do you support cracking DLCs? No, I do not. No. A lot of people do use those cheaper websites where it's not the same as cracking it, but it doesn't fully support the devs anyway. But fully pirating it, that's just... That, as a concept in gaming, is morally understood by certain companies if the company is greedy. Like how I think a lot of people can agree with Adobe, for example. If you know what I mean. SES isn't evil, so... Still ban cards? Oh, they probably do. Because I don't know how on earth they managed to acquire so many keys at a cheaper rate. It is bad, yes. 24 doll hairs. Maybe. I don't know. It would just be nice to, you know, on the other platforms, not have to worry about... I don't know. It's a thing that I'm putting on myself, really. But I don't want to have too many games on this specific channel. Because this is kind of mainly tailored for this kind of stuff. Hello, we here. How many FPS? 45. I don't know why I don't have 60. Game is just broken. Yeah, I saw that. Someone made like a multiplayer session where one player was on Minecraft, one player was on Hightail, but they were doing the same thing. How does that work for the items, though? How the hell does that work? Wrong way. Immediately turn it the wrong way. Two, three. That's already too much, isn't it? Spin it around like that. It's locked all the way there. Spin it all the way back. Then line it up forwards. I realise this camera is a little bit dizzying. But, you know, it's what? Too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. Turn back, turn back. I don't know where my wheel actually is at the moment. It's not going to be it, is it? No, that was damage. Okay. I thought for a second it just had it. Okay, that's full tilt there. Nice. Sponsorship at this angle? No, I'm just showing you the insane struggle I have with it. But yeah, I'm the only player in existence that is willingly using this camera right now. It means I don't have to turn the thing off all the time. But now I will. Because when I'm leaning forward, my arm is in the way. That was pretty good, eh? Hello, Colin, welcome in. Decided to have my stream on, can't bear the voice chat. It's understandable. Moaning, 3 people moaning sexually and then racist. Yes. That can be reported though. But if doing the stream report session, I don't have the CB on. So I miss all that stuff. The switches, I do have the stalks. The multi-function stalks, as they're called, I do have that. Cool, so on our way out, I'll need fuel. I still have 600 kilometers of fuel, so we are fine. But, you know. Splint, welcome in. Yes, I have to do 2 drinks. How long did that take? Now 600 kilometers, which is a very long job. The map. So you see there's bits left here. But most of the rest of the map is done. Bits down here not done because there's Greece. Greece is not done yet. But not too bothered. There's still plenty of stuff to do, so. Now we can go up, either up to Östersund, or Trondheim, or back to Ellison, like Allison. You were going insane, yes. Well, it should be better by watching this. I wonder, though, because I do this sometimes as well. When I'm playing a particular game, I may also be watching a video from someone already playing that game as well. And there may be times where if you're watching ETS2 and driving an ETS2, you'll hear all these engine sounds that aren't your engine sounds. Or like a truck that's nearby, but they're not actually nearby you, and you think, oh wait, it's on the stream. So, best things to upgrade. Long distance first. Then, what's next? What are they called? The next one down from that. Career school points. Yeah, don't worry about ADR. ADR is last. Long distance, high value, go in order, then ADR. Because ADR are just bonus jobs anyway. They give you a fair bit of profit, but we don't need them. So you need to be level 36 to get all of those. But long distance first, because that gives you more jobs, and then the longer the job, the more profit you get. Hello, really? Minimum requirements, 1650. What are the recommended requirements? Yeah, I tried to pronounce the names. It may not be correct. Can I just make sure that it is correct? Östersund pronounce. I just know they don't say the D. The D sound of that. Östersund. Maybe it is a D. Östersund.
Östersund.
That one does have a D.
Östersund.
So it does have one. Interesting. That might have been a bit loud, but... okay. Pressing the button, by the way, doesn't pause it. That's why I played it twice. I thought it would. Östersund. So why does Östersund not have the Sund, but the other one does? He pre-ordered... Oh no, he fell for it. Oh no. A 9060. I don't know what the AMD GPU's comparison is. What's the NVIDIA comparative to that, Saf? What would the alternative to that be? TMP will run on basically anything. This game is old enough to run on basically anything. If you go on TMP, though, in the busy cities, everyone suffers. 50, 60, you'll be fine. You'll be completely fine. Maybe in Duisburg you won't have 60 FPS, but everywhere else you probably would have it. So we could go Dombos. That's apparently how you say that. There's the one back to Öllesund. I know that one's like Yevli, that one. I'm learning, mate, I'm learning. None of the places I just said there are jobs to, though. Other than just the one. That's a bit annoying. Do you think you could save edit a scanner with a bumper from a Volvo? You get banned. If they don't clip into each other, or look weird, or you end up with lights that don't work. If the shape is about the same, it should work. I'm not sure. It might work. So yeah, we want Dom, no. Tron, no. And then the other one is just L. Do I want to go all the way back up that way, though? It's just to get this little bit down here. I don't know. We also don't have Sund, either. But we could do the Sund. Exactly back to where we started, because we've done a loop today. It's gone! Someone took it! Of course it's gone. Of course it's gone. But we unlock more. That one could be useful because it's a double and it means I don't have to park it by reversing it. Have you got that one? Anything to... You could take the other one if you want. It's from the same industry. Look for that one. Got it. Good. Furniture. I don't know if World of Trucks is better. They're borderline the same jobs, but You can see on the TikTok view. The blue remains thing, that's real time. So your amount of time you get to do the job is in real time. So I have 21 real hours from now to do that job. Or to even take that job. Yeah, I think take it and do the job. So that's nice. You're limited to 90 kilometers an hour, though. Of which, if you don't go very fast anyway, that's fine. But you can do events. You can collect exclusive rewards for those events. It's a whole other, like, separate job system to just free market. So I like it. I'm also nearly at, I think, 2,000 overall jobs on World of Trucks. I think at the moment I'm on like 1,800 across both games. Because it links to both games, so you can track across both games. Oh, we're going next door. Oh, that's easy peasy. Alrighty then. Yeah, I just don't get why my frames are never... I don't know the last time I got 60 FPS on stream. Why is it so... You know... What's up with that? Class 3 and 5 ADR. Can you unlock specific ones? I thought you just unlocked them in order of where they're listed. But yeah, then if you deliver, you know, ethane or something like that, yeah, you get a bit of profit. But you don't necessarily know. It is better off stream, yes. So it's something to do with the OBS, but I think the general area of the game should be higher in FPS. DLCs are notoriously laggy for some reason. Don't know why. That's a nice logo. Have they changed the logo? I thought SAG and whatever was sort of a green and brown. Cruise control is nice. Yes, I have that on the lower of the two stalks on the left, which is where it would be in the real world. So yeah, you can go up to 90 and then just say cruise control. They did change it. I mean, it looks nice. You've got the kind of wood texture grain. I've seen a lot of people, by the way, in their studios and sort of stream rooms and such, they have that texture with the wooden slats. I like it, though. It's got a little bit of felt behind it. Would that work on that back wall there? Imagine most of that back wall. It's expensive, though. It's costly. Any tips for customizing a DAF truck? Customize until you think it looks nice. Nooble. That's it. That's the whole point. You're the one that's driving it, so you mess around with some components, and when you find something that looks quite nice, then go for it. The XG, you can't customize too much. But if you use the older DAFs, you can customize those quite a bit, because there is a DAF tuning pack. Why have they still not updated it? I guess in the real world, you can't really tune them too much. So, this bit is discovered, this bit is not. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be alright. 3 months. Rating trucks. I do that jokingly sometimes, but if you want to take a picture of yours and put it in your in the Discord server, you can do that. My dream work. I don't know. I do enjoy doing editing right now. So that's nice. If I wasn't doing this at all, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. I don't know what the ultimate is. Because I haven't done loads and loads of things. It's something to do with content. Whether it's my content or someone else's. I do like editing stuff. You want to do ET3? You want to IRL drive? Well, I mean, whenever you can apply for it, you could. Would you like to be? It would be fun to do, I think, but I don't know if it's something I'm going to go, you know what, yes, I'm going to try and do it. You know? I don't know. It takes a long time to apply and sort it out. That'd be funny though. Then I could do IRL streams. No. Costs a lot to set up. The equipment that Trucker Dylan has, I know he's got a kind of a premium setup on his one, but yeah, it costs quite a bit. Right. Still have enough fuel, but somewhere along the way I will go and get some fuel. Maybe on the way out. I don't know. What's my next event? I don't know what else there'd be an event for at the moment. We've had our, if you mean in game, we've had our winter event. Next Valentine's, maybe? You're delivering pink-themed cargoes and such? That could be nice. Then after that, if they do an Easter one, this is different from the normal. Whenever there's a new DLC, there's usually an event for that as well, so you probably get that. What do you think of going to sleep at 9 AM and waking up at 4? Do you do that? Don't tell me you do that. Are you a night owl? I don't do that, no. But, I mean, there is a thing that says that some people can be a bit more creative overnight, so to them, that's their daytime. Which is okay. Your sleeping schedule was that? Jeez. A lot of nighttime driving. Oh my god, you're gonna run out of fuel even though you have more than left than what the job is. Exactly. Whoa, panic, just because it's in red. So almost like Chucky tells me. But then again, that number is getting a bit close to it, so I'm not going to do the entire job without refueling. Yeah. No, that's just an icon. Wherever the next one is, I'll go to that one. Total map exploration, currently 90.2? 90.3, I think. Just drive better, just save fuel, be economic. You know what we can do now? I can do a leisurely 80. But I have damage. No, I don't. There we go. I'll just chill 8. What's this sleep thing? It's a thing that humans do, apparently. They close their eyes and then suddenly they open them up. 6 hours later? Sometimes less, sometimes more. Wrong side of the road, shut up. True, you can just turn off the engine. Just roll downhill and turn off the engine. It's daytime, so I shouldn't be told to turn my lights on yet. Should I? How's the wheel? Hello, Issa. It is good. It's very nice. I have done a few videos on it. I have a few shorts lined up from those streams on it. I'm currently using it. If you want to pop over to the Twitch, you can see me using it. But yeah, I'm used to it. The force feedback and such is not insanely high. I'm just slowly adapting to that. I just don't want too much of a faff with it. Yes, it is better than the previous wheel. Yes, of course. I like that it is silent. I'm getting used to the fact that it is a larger wheel. But I like the fact it's silent. I'm also at double the rotation that the G29 was. Where are we driving to? This job is to Trondheim. So we're going up and then up. You know, I nearly hit that. That was close. Yeah, this is the A-truck wheel. It is the ultimate actual thing. And I have the stalks below as well. So now I don't have to reach for everything on the wheel. I can reach behind the wheel as well. So left one, you've got your lights. Got my horn flicking that one. I know that's meant to be wipers, but I don't use wipers. You know, I also have the sticker pack. And I notice, of course, I have parking brake on the wheel, but obviously in your cabin. I don't know if you can see it in the Scania. Just behind the wheel there on the right is where the parking brake is. It's a switch. It wouldn't be on the wheel. So therefore there wouldn't be an icon sticker for it. Which makes sense. So I just have to remember that one of these two. I think the cog one is the engine. Maybe if I have a spare one that actually has the engine icon. But then why would that be on the wheel as well? That's usually behind the wheel. Yeah, exactly. That's like a real vehicle as well. Find out, just press it. No, I think that one is... It is. Trust, it is. Meep. Basil. Gotta be careful. 26 tons? Not too bad. This is Sim 1, yes. Can't wait for the future to buy one yourself. If you do buy one, enjoy it. Make sure if there are any codes available, you can use one. There is one, it's more of a link that has my name as a code on it. Gets you 5% off if you want to use it. But weirdly, typing the name doesn't work, so it has to be via the link. I don't know why. Clear your small room. Yeah, I'm struggling with room as well, because where I'm sitting, I have a bed right behind me, and I'm further away from my desk again. So, a little bit less space. Meow. I like that now. I don't have to press the clicky-clacky button to honk. Banned for TMP for no reason, no proof. Were you banned within the last maybe hour or two? You can appeal, which is good, and then you'll get the video eventually. It will be probably like the ones I do, where during the entire session you don't sort videos during that session. Door behind. No, that's a cupboard. That's a cupboard. Door is over that way, to my left. It's a cupboard. It's got some stuff in it. Yeah, it's not a very large room. There's not much. There's a shelving unit to my left, which wheel cam you can see right here. That edge of the black thing there is the shelving. Another person gonna honk. Meow. I like that. Fuel station. Warning, fuel station. Right near the bed and where you sit, you have your TV. Ah, so yeah, there may not be enough space for this to set up. Yeah, that's why a lot of people, they also put it on the stand, the metal stand thing. Nice, Jono. That's probably one of the quick ones. A shelf with your current setup. Okay. Can I, or I can go in here, can't I? I'm going to go in the furthest one, just so I'm away from you. Giving you a bit of space there. This may not work for when I drive out of it, but... No, that's... Hang on. On the G29, the engine and enter button are the plus and minus on the left hand side, so that's engine, there you go, and then this one is enter. Nice. Hello Ram, we're doing well, big fan. Dumbus. That's what this town is called, yes. Nordic Horizons is out, of course. It's been out since the end of last year. I believe it came out on the 2nd of December, November, something like that. And then Louisiana came, I think, 2 days later. Something like that. Could be wrong. Rolling. Thank you. Don't roll me back down the hill, game. Alright. I'm good to go. There's a photo trophy. That looks cool. Little mural there. Yeah, it's quite expensive, but there are different, depending on where you go, there are some cheaper fuel locations. But that's what they have to do in the real world. It's amazing to think that when you're filling up your truck, you're spending thousands at a time. So, driving in your homeland. Whereabouts are you? Sort of northern Norway? Middle? Southern? We are southern. Well, maybe middle Norway right now. Trondheim, I think, is middle. Visited Slovakia? No. In-game, yes. IRL, no. In-game, yeah, looks nice. It is in need of a revamp, though. One day, all the base map and the going east and such, those will be revamped. Hello, Legacy, big fan. Yeah, you are putting in a lot. Thousands of litres. I can't do that because I don't have the road. Hello, Norwegian. Yes, there's a few other Norwegians. Is that a... Well, enjoy that. Secret road. Can't do it because I don't have the main road yet. No, I'm saying Going East needs a revamp. They haven't confirmed it yet, but it does need one. There's no other need to revamp another DLC yet, so they might finish doing the base map, then do Going East. They revamped Scandinavia because it was paired with this. So they kind of needed to do that. This is not Pro Mods. This is normal Nordic Horizons. There is a realistic graphics mod. Juice, there are a few of them. There's one that is more like an overlay graphics mod. It looks incredible because the lighting is perfect. But I'm not using it. So, yes, it looks very nice. I could, if you remind me, I'll show you some videos of it. Even though a lot of the sky looks like UK sky, this sky right now is quite nice. The lighting, though, is good. Poland? Yeah, there's not many there. You'll find people in Germany, France, generally CD Road, and then it's very scarce. Once you get out of there. It's sparse? Is that the word? I mean, how many people have we seen today? 1 or 2 passes? Not much. But that's not TMP's fault, necessarily. That's no one's fault, really. It's just people are just clustered to CD and they don't want to go anywhere else. When there's an event somewhere else, they will cluster there. But then you've got 2 busy places and that's it. Hydrogen? No, we've got furniture this time. So, tables, chairs, IKEA stuff, probably. 25 tons of it, though. I need to... Cruise control down. Wider city road? It just became a busy road because it went further into Europe. No one knows. No one really knows. The exact... Because it just happened randomly. Near the end of 2016, that road started getting popular, and ever since then, it's been very, very busy. You can go faster than 80, yes. I like to go 80 because this particular job type has a speed limit of 90, and in order for us to stay relatively close together, I'll give a little bit of spare space for them to catch up. Okay, you weren't really indicating as to where you're going, but then again, I am definitely not indicating either, so... That's what it looks like to someone else. Yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going. Dill, welcome in. I appreciate the follow, big fan. So the Hori wheel, it is the Moza wheel. Moza wheel, and it is very nice indeed. I don't know anything about the Hori wheel, I haven't used it. But, as with everything where there are alternatives, the moment I posted my video talking about the Moza wheel, people saying, oh, the Hori's better. I like the Hori, I use the Hori, Hori's pretty good. So they can vouch for that, I can vouch for this. You know? It's quite nice. The Hori is quite specific, where there is only that wheel and the base and things like that. This one, at least you can chop and change. Don't sponsor you? Well, I mean, this was quite nice for them to give. I'm very grateful for that. 88 euro speeding fine. Very expensive way to get a photo. If he knows where the camera is, yes. We're going downhill, but you can't tell because we're in a tunnel. It doesn't look like you're going downhill, does it? Can we convoy? You can join us for the drive. I don't call it a convoy, it's just a bunch of us doing a job to the same place. That's what it is. It is pricey, it is pricey. If you buy the bundle is quite pricey. So some people might save up or they might buy the components separately for it. How do you say Trondheim? I say Trondheim. It may not be that. Is it like that? There's no fancy accents on it. So it's not going to be strange, right? Do you pronounce the D? Trondheim? Trondheim. Trondheim. So you emphasize a gap in the middle of it. Trond. Trondheim? Heim? No D. Trondheim? I'm saying it like Heim. Trondheim. Heim. Was the Heim bit correct? It would almost be like Heim, really. Because if it's Heim, you'd think the I would be first. Where's the job to? This is to Trondheim. Is that good? Trondheim. Yes. Then after that, I don't know if we'll do another. We're nearly there. We might do another. 10 out of 10. Ah, very good. Trondheim. But as long as that wasn't making you melt into your chair, sort of dying of cringe kind of thing when I was saying it wrong, then we're fine. Yes, ETS 2. Euro Simulator 2, yes. Your trip info in the top right is Trucky. Truck with a Y. Trucky. It is its own little standalone application that tracks your jobs. You can log for a VTC if you want. You can generate jobs, things like that. So I was saying the Black City, that one is like Košice or something. Košice, because it's a sh. Sounds like I'm saying sheet. It's not Kosis. It's like Košice. Is that close? Yeah. It's the multilingual over here. How do you know that's correct? Because I've heard of it before, and I believe I've said it like that before. It's easy to remember that, because if you split the name up, you can say Trond, which is a boy's name, common in Norway, and Heim, which is home. So what would the name literally mean? So it's like, what, Trond's home, then, for the town name? Like, because apparently the town further up north in the UK called Grimsby, the B is like an old Viking / Norwegian sort of village settlement. So it's Grim's village. Grim's town. That kind of thing. Grimsby. That's a funny little thing. ETS2. ETS2 is nice. But yeah, I do play ATS sometimes as well. For the previous few weeks, we've also been doing ATS because I've been doing the Cruising Louisiana jobs, and that has been very nice as well. I wasn't using the winter mod for that, but I liked it. Very nice DLC. Yeah, okay, so Kirkenes, the way that we'd say that, I asked a Norwegian streamer friend to say that. Apparently that's like Kirkenes, something like that. It's very weird. That is not how I thought it would be said, but it's something like that. So we jokingly then changed that to Chickenesh. But so that people can understand, because if you say a word that is not how it's spelled, they won't know what you're talking about. So I have to say Kirkenes for them to understand what I'm talking about. I hope you understand. I have to say it that way. More power. Chickenesh. Kirkenes. Chicken. Exactly. Shit, it's like Kirkenes. No, it's good, it's good. This is, I mean, how else do people learn a language, but not by saying the same thing several times? That's how it works, right? Here we are in Trondheim. Yeah, there's different dialects as well, so yeah, you're all going to say it differently. That's annoying. By learning Estonian? No. The only learning of any languages I'd be doing is the town names. Yeah? That's the whole point, right? Ace confused me? Lol. You play Euro Truck Simulator? Good. Yeah, well that is our main game here. That is what we play the most. So when they said the names you'd correct, that's good. That's always good to do. I think if you were to do like a European tour or something, that's one of the best ways of pronouncing everything. My wheel! What's that wheel? Black trailer. I see. Well, we've arrived now. We're at our job. place. Gathering dust. Sadly, yeah, we'll gather dust for a bit until the next, whatever the next event is. This is you, yeah? It is. Viewpoint? It's on... Oh, it's the one that's here. Yes, I've been here before. Sound like a robot? No, that's fine. Assume it's freezing. Shouldn't be. We're not dropping any frames or anything. Skill issue, get good. I think we drove here last time. Maybe. Unless this was earlier in the stream, I don't know. Good job. Can you go in? No, you can't skip through that way. No, you can't skip through that way. We did. I do remember this place. Yes, 2 days ago, yes. And where is it? It's just driving in a straight line because there's a double trailer. Just like that. You go a bit further over to the right. Let it all line up, and then... Ta-da! There you go. Miss, get wrecked. How do you pronounce Tromsø? Something like that. Tromsø? I have played American Truck Sim, yes. Because it's like an but then so is the A with the thing on top of it. Very good. Pretty straightforward, yes. Tromsø. This is the hey or hello, yes. A lot of languages would go the kind of hey. I think Swedish says H-E-J, like hey, like that. Right, while you're all delivering, I'll quick BRB before one final little job. Because I need toilet. I need toilet. Alright? Yeah, just a little BRB, what's wrong with it? You'll be like, oh? Yeah. And they use the over them now. Yeah. A little bit different, but it's not too bad. Still doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? I think I need to re-log into the site that does that. I don't know. Stavanger. Not Stavanger. Is there no... Because yeah. The G? Is it G? How would they say it? Okay. We can do a little job. Where... Hang on a minute. Again, this would be nice if you could have a combined map view and job view, so I don't have to switch to see where I haven't been yet. You know? Östersund. Kablam. How's that? A Norwegian G. Yeah. Yeah. She's Norwegian. Hang on. What? Can I just... Hang on. Let's consult our site again. Stavanger pronounce. I need the volume adjuster thingy so that it isn't so loud on these tabs. That was me moving the mic.
Stavanger.
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 It's the thing that they say at the end. That's the second one.
Stavanger.
I wouldn't know how to do that really at the end. But that's how they do that, so. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, have you got one to Östersund? Hello, Blood Bowl, big fan. Just learn it, mate. Just say the damn word. Just say it properly first time. Yeah, it's fun to learn them. It's fun to learn them. Because I just don't want to be one of these people that, not by intent, but you just sound ignorant if you say every place name wrong. Or like the way that some generic British person on holiday would say it. I've heard some really bad examples of some places, so. Right, there's there's 2 or more, but I'll take that one. How to create the job, that's fine, as long as it's to the same place, it doesn't matter. They don't even have to be World of Trucks if you don't want them to. Good job, Braden. Wow, he's sliding. He do be sliding. He do be sliding a lot. Have to learn English in school? Yeah, well, I mean, English is the standard one in my case, so every other language I learned, like German and French, were optional. I don't know why I chose both. I think it could have been a case of because you studied them when you first started, and then on our GCSE, as we call them, you could continue to do them, or you could learn Spanish from scratch. And I wasn't really into just, why would I want to learn it from scratch? Maybe it could have been more fun to do that. But, oh well, too late now. Let me lead? Yeah, that's fine. How do you get snow? The snow is a mod. The Frosty Winter mod. I have a tutorial pinned on my TikTok profile telling you how to get it. Yeah, not everyone knows how to. I know also the fun one that people keep talking about that's in Poland, I think. This one, where you'd see that and you think Lodz, but 3 of the letters are accents, so it's like whoosh, whoosh, something like that. Like, oh, I know how to say that one. You got this one that's like Stettin. It was originally when the Germans, you know, they called it Stettin. What else? Warschauer kind of thing. Warsaw. That's probably wrong. Katowice. I remember that one because, of course, there was a CSGO major that happened there and everyone kept saying Katowice. You know, you just pick it up by hearing it. The Banska one, I assume the Banska is the same, but then it's like Bistrica. Maybe? Maybe not? Is it not that simple? I think I had an alright teacher for both. I enjoyed the teachers I had for both. It's just why on earth I picked both at the same time was questionable decision making because I preferred German. German was easier. So when you start counting and doing certain words in French, I'd switch to German without even knowing it half the time. Oh well. So yeah, I'm not very good in conversations in these other languages, but maybe the town name I'll get right. Banska Bystrica. But it's got the thing on the C in the other one. Or was it on the I? It's on the I, okay. So it's not quite the same. By the way, I appreciate those for helping out, like Issa's doing as well. I would say it's arguably harder to tell someone how to pronounce something by phonetically spelling it, rather than just, if you say, I'll try and mimic you, that kind of thing. Breaking it down phonetically is difficult. So that's always tricky to do that. So you're doing well, you're doing well. 5 out of 10? Do you like the Forza and such? Forza, yes. We got the release date. Was anything else mentioned, or was it just Forza? No other games? Or is it only maybe small indie games and such? What was the problem? Zwix, welcome in. 2 other games. Which were? Anything fun? I still have a lot of stuff on my wish list. Mainly so I can just see when the game comes out and then recommend it to someone else. It may not be a game I'll play. Sadness? Why now? Fable? Yeah, I think that was teased sometime last year. Because you also had the Summer Games Fest and things like that. Just Forza, that's fair enough. Apparently, one of us in the chat has already pre-ordered it. Yeah, I didn't play much of 4. I played a bit more of 5, but 4 was quite fun as well. We were in Edinburgh. So that was quite nice. Yeah, I only had them with the Xbox thing. Need to think if I have enough space for them. A with a thing means you can say the A longer, so it becomes like an ah rather than an ah. Right? In the same way, the umlaut on the O is more like an oo rather than O. Something like that. I'm trying to think of a word now that I know that has that on it. I can't think of any. Nordic! Just got on the game after helping a train up the Alpine route. 5 trucks to push him up. Oh, I admire that he continued to want to do it then. That's, you know, on pro mods, the Chinese players do that a lot. They will be seen somewhere in the north bit of Iceland. And I like the honking there. And they will always be helping each other up the hill there. They will all have trains and they will all be helping each other. Dude, did someone hit someone else? Yeah, you can link stuff. You don't get timed out. As long as it's not a bad virus or something. I can't click it though. Yeah, so it's similar to what you're describing, yeah. I mean, it's nice to help someone else out. Wouldn't really recommend doing that, but... Fucking 80. Becoming stuff. Yeah, it's nice they do little groups of the games there. That's good. Do I know when the game's coming to Xbox? No, I do not. Maybe this year, but then again, we're only still in January, so the amount of things that could be coming this year is everything they might have revealed last year, but it may be something next year. I have noticed as well, when I say no or yes, sometimes I'm also nodding. So when I say no, I'm just, why am I nodding like that? Lagged. Is that person, are they with us? Are they continually hitting you? You made it, hello, it's welcome over. You lagged. Witter lagged last time. I do remember that. You are now very far behind. I think I've lost everyone. Look at the sky though. Hey, at least the sky looks good. Go back to me. Skyboxes are nice. That graphics mod, I think, that we mentioned, I think it changes some of them. Just an enemy. If you know that you land quite a bit, I would just stay near the back. Just you are the tail now of the group. You leave the stream. Thank you for joining, Agent. No worries. Maybe see you next time. Don't forget, for those that have joined the community today, either in any of the chats, be sure to join the Discord as well. Because if I do other streams that are not normally on the schedule, or whatever we're doing, that's where you'd see it. That's where you get pinged and such. So join that exclamation Discord. Look in the mirror there. That looks nice. I'm not going to go too quick. I'm going to let you catch up. Every couple of hours you get a lag spike? Max graphics. Yeah, if your scaling is on 400%, you don't need that. You don't need that. How long is it going to last? We will wrap it up after this job. We'll take a nice picture in a line with however many of us there are. And then that's it. For the drive. I don't do very long streams. Medium. Yeah, medium's fine. What I did, I think, is I went on Ultra, but then you change it back to the advanced settings, and then you turn down the scaling. Everything else is pretty much what Ultra would be, but then you just turn everything else down. Turn that Ultra down, because you don't need it. I think I'm on 150%. You can't tell. If you are making aesthetically pleasing videos and photos all the time, then yeah, higher percent would be nice. But it'd be nice to have a day where you don't need to up the scaling. What other games are you playing at 400% scaling? None, I hope. No, it doesn't really like snow. No, that's the thing as well. For the stream might be a little bit grainy. If it were to be snowing, that would make it even worse. I have a plugin set up as well, so that there is slightly more bitrate assigned to where the camera is. You can assign a region than there is for the rest of it. So if the game looks quite bad, I shouldn't. It's quite nice. Are we all good? You seem to be back. Most of us seem to be back. Shadowband? Yeah, it's not me. Not me. Promise. Use everything at 400%. Unless you're doing CD, then you turn it down to 200. Okay, so yeah, your specs would definitely allow that. People still suffer on the CD road, though. Yeah, there's not many on the TikTok stream. They don't usually watch the driving streams. It could be because the wheel cam isn't there, but it's also... it's just not the admin stuff. They like to watch on the admin stuff. So that's why whenever I do a TikTok stream that is not on the other platforms as well, it is just admin stuff. But that's okay. If it's your preferred platform, stick to it. Go for it. Yeah, from the start, that's good. Where are we? We are near Östersund. Sweden? Are we now in Sweden? Soon we'll be in Sweden. I don't know why your name didn't show up, Frederick. I had to look down to see it.
There's nil.
Hey Sam, there's Snill. I like that. That's not how that's said, is it? That's very different. We're now in Sweden. Okay, good. How do you say the A and the E? That's a good one. Is it like an A? A? They? There? That's almost Dutch there. Like there? Whatever that means. Said hello, be nice. Yeah. I'm just, I'm curious now of those words. Truly learning the Dutch saliva, I'll call it, is probably a challenge. Because every word is like that. It's like AE. Yeah, but can you put it in another word so it makes more sense of how it would be said like that? Where are you going? This job is to Östersund. Sweden. Where's it end? The place I just mentioned. Which we're 100 and something away from. You accidentally overtook multiple people. I don't believe you did that accidentally. Clearly violated the rules. How many days will you be banned? Well, if you be banned, which you may be if you overtook loads of people on the CD road, you'll have to find out. There may not be a set number. When you scream, can you imagine if I did? It's like air. Okay, so there for the word you just said. There. Perhaps. There. More of the A or more of the E? If it's or if it's air, you can see which one is more of the A, more of the E. There. Watching you drive feels good. Well, I mean, if you don't, it would be nice if you didn't have to worry about getting a ban for yourself. Then it would be even chiller. How do you accidentally overtake several people? If you fail to brake, that means you didn't notice that there's a queue in front of you. Because I see that a lot. You got banned for 3 months, Will? Yeah, that's unfortunately common in this community. Oh, I wish I could do this. Oh, I'm banned for 3 months. But come on now. First I said it. See, I also have a habit of forgetting what I'm saying the moment I said it. Yeah. Yeah, CD you should expect it. Expect the unexpected on the CD road. Hello, Maverick. Welcome. On Monday. Yes, Monday is next admin stream. So Monday, Wednesday, and then Tuesday, Thursday. Unless anything changes. I like to just have the, so that you know which one it is. You know, like your favorite TV program is usually on around about the same time. It's easier for me as well. And they're on the hour, which helps me line up the timings of the VODs and such. I like that. Appreciate the follow, Maverick. Big fan. Yeah, we're nearly there. 69 kilometers left. Blue sign and white text. Okay, what does Norway have on most of their signs? Like that? Yeah. That's you. This sky is nice as well. I changed it when we started the session to 9 AM, and now it's gone all the way, and now we're at 10 PM. Thought there was a guy blocking, so you tried to go past. Later on, you found other cars didn't load in. Oh, that's also a dangerous thing when on the CD road, yes. If there's a lot of people that may not spawn in. And also, if you've just loaded in, it takes a while if you have a poor PC for other people to spawn in. No, not anyone can do it, no. It's a thing that we can do. It'd be nice if you could do it, but no, you can't do that. I don't often go on the CD road, no. I fly over it, I do my moderation stuff. It's usually always on the CD road because that's always the busy place. But I haven't driven on it in a while, no. Usually that would be in a police car, just for fun. The snow is a mod. Is a mod, yes. The frosty winter mod. Orange and green. Had to think. That happens a lot as well. You're like, it's my place, but what the hell do they use? What do we use? What do we do? Yes, most of the people are on the CD road. If you go there, you'll find out why. If you go to the cities of Calais or Duisburg, that's what the C and the D are, you'll immediately find out. Your game will lag. The server may even say no, you might get unreliable connection. It's just way more than any other city. You'll be busy. Yeah, if you want to increase your chances of being banned by a lot, go there. Yeah. Where's the lane start? Here. Uncle, hello, doo-doo. You haven't joined right at the very end of today's stream, but you're near the end. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Bjorn. See that one? You see the O with the line through it? Yeah? The, that's a Swedish name, isn't it? You're Bjorn. Bjorn? So it's an I know that one. Bjorn. How's the Moza wheel? It's lovely. It is lovely. I am pretty comfortable with it by now. It's okay by now. Triple. Norsk? Oh. Is it used in both then? Like, is it definitely a Norwegian or a Swedish name? Because one of the only examples I can think of... No, Norsk is, yeah, but the name Bjorn is PewDiePie's son. He is Swedish. He named his son Bjorn. And I've gone too far, haven't I? Oh no, I can go this way. Of which my trailer is to be delivered right in there. Gran Turismo. I've never played the Gran Turismo games. And yeah, TikTok Studio is... it's okay. It just looks like a budget OBS, which is fine. A bear. Apparently it means bear. It's not the word for a bear, but it means it. Or whatever, yeah? I just said the same thing, didn't I? You know what I mean. Right, where's the zone? Where's the line? There it is. Could just about see it there. I'll turn the camera back on for this as well, yeah. Too far, too far, too far. Woohoo! You imagine the game said yes to that? But see, this is one thing I like, because no matter all of that, you didn't hear the wheel make any sound there, did you? No sound. That's what I like over the G29. Bit more. This should count, because I'm still on the box. I'm just at the end of the box. Since where were the ads? There has always been ads. I can control whether you get them or not, or rather how many you can get. I can't control you what ones they are. Oh, it's depending by letter. Really? So the O with a line through it, or the O with the umlauts, I assume. But otherwise, it's basically the same. Turbo's quite nice, yeah. Apparently you get free subs to use with Turbo, like Prime. Right. Well, I mean, we could go there, but there's a thing in the way, you know? Just hit that. Could go in a line here, kind of where you are, like that. Crane then, mate. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that, mate. So that you're in front of that trailer. Whoa, 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 stay there. I moved closer to you! And then I'm going to keep my engine on. Because of my lights. Oh, that's not really a straight line there, is it? Yeah, if you go back a bit, you'll be back in line again. And your own colours, yes. Pronounced the same either way. Oh, fair enough. That's good. What's up? Hey, folk. How's it going? We all in line? Good. Hi. Wow, you're nearly 100k. That's a lot. Laggy mouse. It's with the Swedish one, yes, yes. I'm getting the idea of it now, because the way I just said Björn, it's an but I need to remember that. Like that, very specific. You could say that it's like you're expressing your disgust for something. So you're going, Hey, I mean, if it works, it works. Well, there we go. That was the end of that drive. No, I don't know what those words mean. Nope. Hope they weren't bad ones. If you want to continue doing your jobs, feel free to. Next time I'll do some others. Beautiful gang, very nice. Shut up! Shut up! What do you mean ending already? Yes, of course, we're already overworking. Yeah, that's the Halloween horn, rather.